Chapter 14. We continue with Mari's eyes going crazy as she sees that Momo is kissing the MC. We actually see that Momo just went up close to him. She steps back and starts to laugh. With a cheeky smile on her face, she asks him if what she did surprised him, as she looks at the MC who has a surprised face. She continues to laugh as she tells him to not be mistaken. She asks him if he actually thought that the super cutesy Momo would actually want to kiss a Mr. Virgin Glasses like him. As she's saying this, we see that Mari is hiding and listening to everything as she looks worried. Momo acts smug and says that it felt great. She continues and says, "So you're still able to maintain a straight face even after that, huh? You big fat liar." She says that she still thinks that he's damn lame and disgusting, but he's still reliable at times, so he's not that bad. As she's saying this, the MC just stands there without saying a thing. She continues yapping and says that leaving Oda aside for now, and Tsubaki and Nagisa too, and Erika and the others. But if we take Mari for example, even for a crappy teacher like him, he really needs to learn to treasure students who place their trust in him. She sees that he's not responding at all, so she calls his name. She asks him if getting deprived of a kiss came as such a shock to him, or was it because Momo called him disgusting. She blushes as she says that he's hopeless. As she says since he was nice enough to lend her his jacket, a kiss on the cheek should suffice. She goes in to kiss his cheeks. He suddenly pushes her back. Seeing this reaction confuses her. He takes a step back and suddenly covers his mouth with his hand and starts running. Seeing him do this confuses Momo. Now we see that he ran to the men's washroom to go vomit. Momo also follows him and sees that he's vomiting and gets shocked. Momo's eyes look confused as she starts sweating. As she's standing there, Akashi and Sakaede rush to see what's wrong. Akashi looks at the MC and asks him if he's okay. They ask him if he's feeling unwell and if this is why he took leave today. As Momo stands there pale and shocked, they ask her why is she in the gents' toilet and what's going on here. Momo is at the verge of tears as she mumbles and tries to explain to them that she tried to kiss the MC on the cheeks. She suddenly bursts out crying and runs away as she calls the MC a stupid virgin glasses and that he's really horrible. Seeing her react like this worries the other teachers. As they are looking at her run, Sakaede asks Akashi what's wrong with her, to which he replies and says that he doesn't know. Now, Akashi looks at the MC and asks him if he's all right, and sees him wiping his mouth as he looks very sick and tired. The MC replies and tells them that he's fine. The MC takes his bag and starts walking away, but Akashi looks concerned and asks him if he's really okay and that he can't afford to spread the bug to the students. But the MC replies and tells them that he's all right. Sakaede tells the MC that he should have told them that he took time off because he wasn't feeling well. But the MC once again replies and says that he's okay. With a serious look on his face, he tells them that he has already prepared all the teaching materials while he was away, and he's been told that there weren't any problems at school, and asks them if there's anything else. Sakaede panics and tells him that there's nothing wrong if he says so. He continues and says, "Thank goodness you're back to your usual self." Now we see Sakaede walking out first. As he comes out the washroom, he sees Mari walking away. As everyone is going back, Sakaede calls the MC. The MC turns around and asks him what's the matter. Sakaede smiles and tells him that he doesn't look too good and suggests that they should go outside to get some fresh air. The MC hits him with one of his famous lines, "Is that a part of a teacher's job?" Sakaede replies and tells him, yes it is, and that he wants to talk to him about tomorrow's recreational activities. The MC thinks for a bit and agrees with him. Now we see someone lighting a cigarette. We see that it's Sakaede. He blows a puff and asks the MC if seeing him smoke surprised him. He continues and tells him that he hasn't been smoking much lately because it's expensive. But having so much work to finish till you can start taking leave really puts the stress on. He tells him that he kinda envies him for being able to take leave just like that. He continues and tells him that he's not making fun of him, rather he looks up to him. Hearing this makes the MC stop for a second. Sakaede smiles and tells the MC that he's not just well known among the teachers. Everyone in the whole school has his name engraved into their memories. From the very first day, to say the least. He remembers the MC talking to a student of a different class and tells him that he's able to name anyone he meets in an instant, and he even knows which class they're from or what position they hold like the back of his hand. And that's not all. The most well-known fact is that he never even works overtime, and yet he still manages to finish his work, and that he has plenty of qualifications too. However, it seems that he sucks at dealing with girls. The MC just stands there in silence. Sakaede keeps talking and tells him that, like just now, which he managed to catch a little glimpse of near the end, he's really someone who's not to be underestimated. Sakaede laughs and tells him that puking was definitely too much, and that Momo is a celebrity, and as expected, she certainly is cute. He can understand if the MC was feeling tense around her, but he should remember that they are teachers. He admits that it is tough since the students constantly try to distract them from doing their jobs properly. At most, he should just think of them as cute little pets, and he doesn't have to remember every single thing about them. He remembers Mari passing by the washroom and tells him that he might find himself in a world of hurt. The MC finally speaks and calls Sakaede and asks him, weren't they going to talk about the recreational activities? Now, we see Momo looking shocked and defeated. She thinks that what happened was utterly humiliating, and thanks to those shocking events, it's her turn to coop herself up in the toilet. She goes to her room as she thinks about this. Suddenly we see Mari greet Momo with, "You're late." Momo tries to hide what happened by just saying that a lot of things happened. She tries to change the topic and ask Mari if she's already done bathing, and tries to tell her that she only took a shower. But before she can finish saying this, Mari replies and says, "By a lot of things? You mean you trying to kiss Jimmy Sensei, right?" Hearing this surprises Momo. Momo looks worried as she stutters and asks Mari if she saw them. Mari replies and says that she saw everything right up to the point where she caused him to puke his guts out. Momo immediately screams and says, "Then doesn't that show you how terrible he is?" Momo only meant it as a joke, and before Momo finishes what she was saying, Mari asks, "A joke?" with a serious tone. Mari turns around with a crazy look on her face and murder in her eyes, and tells Momo to not try to talk herself out of this. Mari asks, "Momo, didn't she earnestly try to kiss him? She said that it was as thanks for him lending her his jacket." Her eyes go pitch black as she asks, "Isn't that Sensei's jacket you're wearing now?" Hearing this shocks Momo, as she knows that her secret is out. She starts panicking and trying to hide it by saying that it was just a peck on his cheek, and it was merely an attempt. Mari doesn't take any of this and tells her that it doesn't matter whether it was just an attempt or not. He lent her that jacket because he was concerned for her. That's the thing that's really bothering her. Hearing this worries Momo, as she thinks that this bitch has lost her damn mind. Mari calls Momo's name and tells her that she thought that Momo understood how she really felt. Hearing this confuses Momo. She asks Mari, "That's yet another lie from you, isn't it?" She continues and says, "Don't tell me you actually like that stupid, lame, disgusting, pukey virgin glasses." Now we see Nagisa and Erika. Nagisa looks worried as she says that they're late for camp, big time, and that Tsubaki will surely be upset at this rate. Erika tells her that they couldn't help it, as she had things to settle at home, while Nagisa had a match to participate in just now. Nagisa agrees with her. She continues and says that there's no point in them joining this camp in the first place. Erika and Tsubaki both undoubtedly have excellent grades, and she hates studying anyway. She remembers the MC and says that it's their summer vacation, and she can't believe that they have to spend it looking at that glasses freak. She gets sick thinking about him and says that it makes her want to throw up. Suddenly, Erika calls Nagisa. She looks out the window and smiles as she tells her that the night view is so pretty. Erika tells her that this is a breathtaking view, to which Nagisa replies that they are on high ground after all. Nagisa looks a bit sad as she says that, unlike the surrounding mountains where all they can see are just trees, this place has nothing obstructing its view, and says that it would be better if there was at least a hotel store, but they won't be delivering any magazine. Suddenly, she says that literally no one will ever find out if someone ever dies here. Hearing this makes Erika tell her to not say such scary things. Nagisa replies and says that it's still not as bad as Tsubaki. As they are saying this, they suddenly hear something. They suddenly see Mari tackling Momo out of her room like an absolute pro footballer. As Mari's grabbing the jacket which Momo is wearing, she screams at her and says, "Then take that jacket off this instant, you bitch. If you're not going to take it off yourself, I will." Momo screams back and tells her, "Momo borrowed the jacket from him, so what does it have to do with you? If you're jealous, then just say so, you introvert." Suddenly, Mari starts tearing up and slaps Momo. Immediately after the slap, Mari realizes what she did and stops. Momo starts crying as she holds her cheek and asks Mari, "How could you lay your hands on a model's face? Me, super cutesy, Momo's face." Hearing this pisses off Mari and she tells Momo to shut up and that she's a narcissist. As they both are fighting, Nagisa and Erika look at them like, what are these dumbasses doing right now? As they are still fighting, we suddenly hear someone say, "Oh boy, didn't I already warn you? I told you I have the upper hand when it comes to dealing with the girls, Jimmy-sensei." We see that it's Saka-80 telling this as he smiles and looks at the girls fight. We also see Tenjiku running towards the fight as she looks worried. And this is how this chapter ends. Hope you all enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you.